Welcome back to another episode of 5 in 5. Today it's a rapid fire Unit 4 AP Bio review. Cell communication, signaling, feedback loops, and the cell cycle. We're talking 4 segments, all of the topic you've got to know for the exam. Ready? 5 minutes starts now. The 3 methods of cell communication. Although they don't have mouths, cells communicate. In fact, they have to talk to survive. They talk in 3 main ways. Direct contact, where neighboring cells physically touch and exchange information. Local signaling, where cells release local regulators that affect nearby target cells. Long distance signaling, think hormones, signals that travel through the bloodstream to faraway cells. Every signal begins with a ligand binding to a receptor protein, kind of like a molecular handshake. The protein receptors can be located on the cell surface, in the cytoplasm, or even inside the nucleus. Once the ligand binds, the receptor changes shape and kicks off a number of events called signal transduction. Next up, signal to action. Signals transduction pathways take the outside signals and convert it into a meaningful cellular response, which often involves phosphorylation cascades, where proteins get activated one after another, like a molecular domino effect. Second messengers, small molecules like cyclic AMP, amplify the signal inside the cell. Ligand-gated channels, which open and close in response to a signal, allowing ions to flow into the cell. And what are the results? Gene expression changes, secretion of molecules, cell growth, and even apoptosis or programmed cell death. Mutations anywhere in the pathway can disrupt communication, leading to incorrect or failed responses. And chemicals, like drugs or toxins, can activate or inhibit any part of the signaling pathway. Next, the balance. Now imagine all of these signals happening constantly in your body. How does your body stay balanced? That's where feedback mechanisms come in. You have negative feedback. This is your body's main stabilizer. When something changes, negative feedback brings it back down to the set point. Examples: temperature regulation and blood glucose control. If something disrupts the system, negative feedback pushes it back down to normal. Positive feedback, this one amplifies the original signal, pushing the systems further from the set point. Examples like childbirth contractions and blood clotting. You definitely want more of those. Both are essential. Negative feedback keeps the system stable. Positive feedback drives rapid changes. Our last segment, United We Stand. Our final major topic is the cell cycle, the process that controls cell growth and division. The cell cycle has 2 major parts, interphase and mitosis. An interphase, which is consisting of G1, where the cell grows and duplicates its organelles, the S phase, where DNA replicates into 2 sister chromatids, and G2, where proteins and ATP are produced, centrosomes replicate. Mitosis is consisting of several parts. The first part is prophase. This is when the nuclear envelopes disintegrates, chromosomes condense, and spindle fibers start to form. Next, metaphase. This is where all the chromosomes line up in the center. Next, anaphase. That's where sister chromatids are physically pulled apart from each other. In telophase, the nuclear envelope starts to reform around the newly separated sister chromatids, leading to 2 nucleides. Cytokinesis, the rest of the cytoplasm splits, resulting in 2 daughter cells. Mitosis is essential for growth, tissue repair, and asexual reproduction. To coordinate all of this, the cell uses internal controls and checkpoints, some regulated by cyclins and CDKs. What happens when these controls fail? The results can be uncontrolled cell division, which can lead to cancers. And time. Talk about high velocity transduction. We just cleared the pathway in under 5 minutes. If only DNA polymerase worked that fast, right? You just made it through talkative cells, cell signals, feedback that doesn't involve any angry teachers, and cell division. But like prophase, this is only phase 1. Phase 2 is in-depth learning, and there's no better resource for it than UWorld's comprehensive AP Bio review. Just visit collegeprep.uworld.com/AP.